Hey, it's Don here from the board. Thank you for coming along and checking out this video. I do apologize for the background noise, but it is getting to be summer here and it's hot, so I've actually got the bedroom window for a bit of air happening, and the bedroom door is closed because my wife is putting our daughter to sleep at the moment. So today's going to be relatively quick as a video. I wanted to show off and open up my 2017 Secret Santa gift. It actually came in the mail yesterday, but I didn't have an opportunity to open it and do a video on it, so I do today, and here we go. Now, the Secret Santa is an annual event that's held on Reddit's Mechanical Keyboard subreddit, where members of the community sign up, and thank you to King Icewind for running it again this year. And they get paired up with people, hopefully within their own country, to make things a little bit easier. There's a minimum sort of recommended amount of value, which is $20, but of course you can go as crazy as you want. And I've just seen before that somebody was very generous because they got given a poker with SA Dasher installed on it, which is, you know, quite a very generous Christmas present indeed. So I haven't been that lucky in a sense. Last year I got a Taobao / AliExpress switch tester, which was really great, but then I lent it to somebody and it never came back again. It was somebody new to the community and I'm not quite sure what happened, but anyway, that's history. I've mentioned it many times before. But here is the parcel that I got, which was my Secret Santa. Now I know it's my Secret Santa because it was the tracking number that was given to me on Secret Santa, and on sort of observation of this package, it is actually a mouse pad. Now the description of this says mouse pad, color 80 centimeters by 30 centimeters. That's a very strange color if you do ask me, but you never know, it could just say 80 centimeters by 30 centimeters across the whole thing. So let's switch over to the desktop, and I've actually sort of cleared it in preparation for that. Now the actual space of my desk here, the available space anyway, you can see is not that huge. It's, I mean, if I ignore all these envelopes and measure it from the side, which is off the camera, you'll see I get about 60 to there, and then 20 covers about halfway across my mouse pad, which is already in use, and then 30 centimeters would just get in sort of about there. So it's a reasonable size for me to use it on my desk right now. I would definitely have to move a couple of things that are off camera, but it would certainly fit. But here it is. It's very well taped, shall I say, in that they just put tape and just wrapped it all around. And let's just pull out a knife so I can actually, here's a scissors, and I can make some cuts into the packaging. Hopefully not going to go through it and damage it, destroy it. Yeah, so Secret Santa is lots of fun. I know that some people have been sort of dicked over it by various unscrupulous, immoral people who want to ruin Christmas for others. One example of that actually was last year. My recipient, I had sent them their gift, and then they didn't acknowledge that they got it, but I know that they got it because the tracking said that they got it. And they deleted their Reddit account. So I do hope that whoever their recipient was meant to be didn't get shafted in that way. Now, I wasn't too upset in the context that, well, I had done my bit right. I had given the gift that I was going to give. It was just unfortunate that the person who received it was not a nice person. So packaging is very interesting. I still got to do a bit of cutting here. I'm not doing it on the table only because I'm being lazy about trying to hide my address on this. But what they've done by the looks of it is they've actually had 2 padded bags, and then they just taped them together in the middle. So I suppose that's you know, it's a lazy way of doing it, but it's effective. It's effective. Okay, so here it is. It's a mouse pad, mouse roll, mouse pad. It's, as I said, the length is about right for my table depth, which is great. Obviously I can't tell what the pattern is because it's been rolled up and it's internal. So let's get into that. Now, of course, if this is not safe for audiences, this video may not get very much further. But we'll find out, won't we? Oh, that's pretty funny. See, I've only unrolled that much of it, and I know exactly what it is. Check it out. That's pretty sweet. It's definitely something that I probably would have never got myself, but they're obviously somebody who knows and appreciates the channel in the context that they thought it'd be something useful. But what you can kind of see there is you do lose a bit of it, and unless if I lift my camera angle significantly, it's not gonna fit. It is actually pretty cool though. I love the fact that they've gone and zoomed in because you can see the fuzzy edge of the graphic. Now, of course, it would have been a little bit ruined if they'd asked me for an actual vector of the graphics, which I do have, to actually get this done. But at the same time, I think that's actually really neat. So whoever it is that sent this to me for my Secret Santa, I love it. I really do. It's surprising, it's unusual, but you know what? It's very cool. Whether it's going to have a place here permanently, it may. It just means that in terms of the placement though, you're never going to see the whole thing because the D is obviously off the screen, as it should be. And the front half of the is probably going to be covered with my usual bunch of papers that are over here. That said, it makes a really great little backdrop, as long as my daughter's not going to be spilling and making a mess and drooling and coughing and spluttering all over it. So yeah, that's really, really cool. I love it. Absolutely love it. Now if I get my keyboard and I bring it back over and I put it on top, you don't get to see anything at all, and it just looks like some weird white thing underneath. But you know what? That's okay. So that wraps the video. Thank you very much. I hope that if you got involved with Secret Santa this year, you got something pretty nice or cool, nifty, something that you appreciate and love. If you were one of the unlucky ones and you got shafted by somebody unscrupulous, I do hope that King Icewind has backup Santas around in place so that when they do find out that that has happened, that they'll be able to get something out to you still and have, you know, experience the joy of gifting and exchange. So yeah, I'm certainly going to try and get involved again next year for Secret Santa, and yeah, keep on large vehicles passing by, and keep on giving. So thank you very much for checking out the video, and of course, yeah, hope to catch you on the next podcast episode, as well as the rest of the content on our channel. So until next time, happy clacking.